afternoon. It's snowing again. It is freezing cold. We're in a churchyard at the moment. It's so cold. I can't tell you, it's so cold. Oh, it's not as snowy as it was a couple of weeks ago. Here, it is in some parts of the country, but not here. But it is so cold, it's bitter. Look at this. It's like a grave, obviously, but it's coffin shaped, which is slightly freaky. Never seen that before. Where is he? There he is. The hunt for the James. He shall be found in the churchyard looking at gravestones and historical facts. Here he comes. Here he comes, whittering on under the umbrella. He's whittering on about some kind of Saxon 11th century history crap. Witter, witter.
This would have been a very foreboding building for all the houses locally, and a main point of worship for obvious reasons. Who knows what happened in this graveyard?
Alright, do you want to just say hello?
Oh, hello. There's a Saxon archway there.
Is there?
Norman, yeah. No, there is. It's been bricked up. You can see it's the original Norman arch.
It's a font of all knowledge. It's so pretty.
Hello, big doggies.
The snowdrops are coming out. Snowdrops.
It's cold. Oh, horse coming, horse coming. Look at the snow on the hills. On the hillocks now.
He's trying not to talk. He's failed actually. He failed at the first hurdle.
Oh, let's go down left.
Oh, he failed again.
Go left.
Okay. Left, left. Walking along the river. Look, it's so pretty.
Oh, look. Treasure. Look.
What is it? 50p at 5p?
Huh?
5p?
Correct.
Once a detectorist, always a detectorist.
Glass, old glass.
We're back. Look at James's little rosy cheeks. Look, you've got like windburn.
It was tough out there. We went to base camp and then third camp at 25,000 feet.
I'm a bit worried about him.
It's called frostbite.
Keeps talking absolute rubbish.
She keeps looking at animal videos on Instagram.
That's okay though.
Yeah, it's probably quite normal actually. Yeah. Whereas a man in his 50s.
Yeah, 50. 49. We are going to have a hot chocolate with squirty cream and marshmallows. Perfect. This is very naughty. Oh my god. Do you know what? I haven't had a hot chocolate with cream and marshmallows for years. That's so good. Oh my god. Guys. Mmm. 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 So good. Oh. Rug. Thank you, thank you. Mmm. Looking good. Worth it?
Mm. Oh wow.
Mm. Hi everybody. Perfect time to start a vlog when the washing machine is on spin. Perfect. How are you all? I hope you're all okay. Struggling on and keeping safe and staying well. I am also trying to do all of that. So the day is Saturday the 13th of February and I have got the weekend off. Whoop, whoop. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. Last week I had some wobbles, I think hormonal. I'm getting really bad hormonal wobbles where I feel totally overwhelmed and I get really angry. I'm getting really angry at work and stuff because of just, you know, how rude and stupid people are and just questions that just don't need to be answered. And I'm just getting really angry. Like, I'm not responding angrily, but inside my blood boils. Is this all part of pre-menopause, the anger thing? If you know, let me know. But I'm feeling all right today. So I'm just making some soup, well, heating up some soup. And yeah, I'll speak to you in a minute when the washing machine stopped. I should have waited. So I'm having one of these with some smoked salmon that needs to be eaten on. If you haven't tried these, they're absolutely gorgeous. Just give them a quick heat up in a dry frying pan and keep turning them. And they're just absolute heaven. I love them. So I've got my smoked salmon on top. And I've got some lovely soup, which was chicken and vegetable, I think, from Waitrose, which is very good for you. So I'm going to go and enjoy it because I'm quite hungry. Right, well, it's a good while later. I have been internet shopping. Oh, God, it's so difficult, isn't it? Let's turn the light on. Yeah, so basically just wanted to finish off James's Valentine's present. I really want to show it to you, but can't because he'll watch this vlog before we're going to give Valentine's presents to each other. So Valentine's Day is tomorrow. He has given me my card and some flowers, which is lovely. But he's also got me another present, which is lovely. And I've got him a present, but he is busy this weekend. So we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day next weekend. So we've got time still to kind of gather a few bits together. Did a little bit of internet shopping and it's ready to collect. So I'm going to go out and get it. And going to go to, I think I'm going to go to the supermarket as well. It's coming up to 20 to 5. So I'm hoping that the supermarket is going to be quieter. I'm having a naughty digestive biscuit. No fat ones. So that's what I'm going to do. Weight Watchers wise, I have lost. So we started the diet on January the 1st. I say we because me and James are doing it together, although he's not really dieting, but he is managing to lose weight, which is very annoying. He's lost about 3.5 pounds since January, and I've lost 8. I've lost 8 pounds already, so that's over half a stone. So that's really good. So I'm feeling much better about myself, much better about my waist, and my clothes fitting better again. So that's good. Need to keep going just a little bit more until I reach my goal weight, and then it's just to maintain. So that's good. I have been trying really hard. I've been tracking on my Weight Watchers app every day without fail. And yeah, it's quite easy to do really. So this is 2 points. It really makes you appreciate the, the sweeties in life. Anyway, so I'm gonna get my coat on and go out. It's freezing, absolutely freezing. The snow just hasn't, it's melted, but there's still bits of snow. That's how cold it is. It just won't melt. Nothing's melting. Everything just keeps freezing over again. It is so cold in England at the moment. So I'm going to wrap up really, really warm and get on our merry way. I'm going to show you my new duvet cover because I got one. Here it is. It's a bit garish, but I quite like it. It's is it Helena Springfield? Is that the name? Helena Springfield? Can't remember. I think one of my lovely friends on here, Pauline, recommended her duvet sets, and funnily enough, I was looking at them anyway. So when she said that, kind of sealed the deal. So anyway, I got this one, which is really nice, and I'm hoping it's going to look even nicer when I get a new bed and paint my bedroom white and all that sort of stuff. It'll look much nicer, but it's not like massively soft, but it has softened. I've washed it once so far, and so it's grey on the inside and like this lovely orange colour. I wanted a bit of colour, I wanted a bit of, bit of something. So, and again, the pillows, they're grey on that side and orange on that side. And since I've had this duvet cover, I think because it's slightly thicker than the last ones that I've had for years, I am sleeping so well. It's so cosy, I'm so warm, and I'm so comfortable. I'm really pleased that I bought it. It's just that my bedroom needs a revamp, and then it would look really nice, I think. White walls, a nice wooden bed, nice wood, sort of mid-century modern Scandi vibe type thing. Get rid of all the white wardrobes because I'm just so over it. I'm so over all the white painted furniture. So slowly I'll change that. Hopefully I'm going to get my work surface in the kitchen changed. My parents are going to pay for it for my birthday, and hopefully James is going to fit it. So that's exciting. Not sure what I'm going to get, but just desperate to get rid of the black worktop because my kitchen's so small and dark anyway. It's never really looked good. Quite like to get rid of the grey tiles as well, but one thing at a time. Anyway, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go out into the cold. Woo! But it'd be good to get a change of scene because I've been in here all day. So let's go. Right, first place I'm going to is Dunelm, and then I think I'm going to go to Sainsbury's because there's a couple of things that I want there that you can't get in Waitrose. Ooh, although I'm sort of dreading it because I'm so used to Waitrose, I feel safe in Waitrose. So I'm going to double mask, I think. Back to the old hormone thing. If you are in your 40s or later and you are either going through or have been through menopause, did you get angry? I would be really interested to know because my patience, a couple of times a month is non-existent, to be honest. I just feel so overwhelmed and unhappy and angry that I find it really difficult to do like when I'm at work, I find it really difficult to keep my cool, and it's really bad. It's really bad. Like if I smoked, I'd get through like 20 a day probably. It's really bad. So yes, let me know. Nothing really changes, does it? In lockdown UK, we're not allowed to do anything or go anywhere. We can only go sort of food shopping and essentials. I mean, I don't even know if me going to collect a Valentine's present and stuff is classed as essential. Probably not. But I am swinging round the supermarket too, so arrived at Dunelm, so I'm quite sure. I think I'll just go and queue and ask for my stash. So masky, oni. Oh dear. And yeah, go do this. It's quite fetching with earmuffs. Right, well that went very smoothly. Reason why you're down here is because it's in the boot and it's so big that there's no way that you won't see it, which means there's no way that he won't see it. It might be too big. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've got the size right, but it might be too big. Oh, anyway, I'm going to go to Sainsbury's now, and if there's a queue, I'm going to come home. Fingers crossed there isn't a queue, because I'd really like to get this done. So let's go. It's coming up to 5:30. Very quiet at Dunelm, so that was good. So let's hope it's like that at Sainsbury's. This is riveting for you, isn't it? Riveting. Right, I'm home. I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Let's put you here. These are still on because I'm a bit cold. It's a bit cold in my flat. Just turn the heating up a bit. But yes, I didn't enjoy that at all. I don't normally go to Sainsbury's. I normally go to Waitrose, and it's a bit smaller, and they let less people in, a lot less people. So there's a lot of people in there, and obviously because Sainsbury's does stuff like clothes and homewares and stuff, you do kind of get sucked into having a look. I didn't look at the clothes, but you do get sucked into looking at some of the homewares and stuff. Instead of just going and get the food and get out, you kind of start browsing, and then you think, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. So, I mean, I'm assuming people can still buy clothes. I don't know, they weren't cordoned off or anything, but anyway, they didn't have what I needed, which was quite annoying. I got some bits, but not really what I needed. The thing that I bought for James might have to go back. I have to measure it, but it might have to go back. But I did also get me, it's just huge, and I'm not sure if this is going to be quite right, but I got this utensil pot. I've wanted a new utensil holder. I've got a Cornish ware one, which is lovely, but I've kind of moved on from the whole Cornish ware thing. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not going to get rid of it or anything like that, but I thought I'd give this a go because I saw it online. It was £10, and I thought, actually, that's really, really nice. I've been looking for a bigger one because there's too much stuff in mine and it just doesn't fit properly. So anyway, so I got that. And I also got a frame, which is actually all right as well. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but that's okay. £3, bargain. So I'm going to put a picture, I've got a picture of me and James to go in there. So I think that'll look quite nice. And I got in Sainsbury's, I wanted to get these Boca bars, which are 3 points on Weight Watchers, and they're perfect for breakfast. But they didn't have any. Typical. It said online that they had them in stock, and they didn't. So that was annoying. So I got some Hippies for my lunch. These are really nice. They're chickpea puff snacks, barbecue flavour. I like those. They're really low in Weight Watchers points. I got some Weight Watchers chewy caramel wafers. They're 3 points each. They're very yummy, so I've got 2 of those. I got some squash because I've run out of squash and I'm absolutely gagging for a drink. I can't drink water on its own, not out of the tap anyway. And I got Micados. Oh my god, I'm living on these with Weight Watchers. These are 2 points for 4 sticks, so they're great if you need a bit of a chocolate biscuit fix. And I also got these, which are probably not going to be 2 points for 4, but look, dime bar ones. And I got some hot chocolate. So I got some options hot chocolate. I got white chocolate, I got salted caramel, and I got mint. I don't know how many points they are on Weight Watchers, but hopefully not many. I thought that could be really nice because I've got some squirty cream in the fridge. Oh, naughty me. Now I need to phone my mum, so sorry, excuse me. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry I left you in the lurch yesterday, but I ate my supper and just binge watched TV and went to bed. So there was not much to film. So thought we'd start this morning with the morning routine and see what today brings. Gosh, what could it bring? I've got my radio on, hang on. So today is Valentine's Day. Normally, I don't really celebrate Valentine's Day because normally I'm not with anybody. but anyway, this year it's different, so that's nice. But we're not together this Valentine's Day because James has got things he needs to do, which are important. So we have exchanged cards already, and I've got flowers, and my present is in the post, and his present is not in the post, but he will collect it. We're going to be doing Valentine's Day next week. So that's fine by me. So happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And if you don't have a Valentine, you know, Valentine's Day is a bit naff anyway, isn't it? Let's face it. So don't get disheartened. As long as you've got your health and your family and a roof over your head, we've got everything. Let's remember that. And chocolate, as long as you've got chocolate as well. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to go and get my shit coffee and make some porridge. We're going to have porridge this morning for a change. Woohoo! I had porridge the other day at James's and I had a big dollop of peanut butter in it, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go make myself some porridge and my coffee, and I'm going to eat it in bed. There's it. Breakfast is done. Yum, yum, yum. I used some of this Sweet Freedom plant-based caramel syrup, which is 1 point for a drizzle, and some Meridian peanut butter, obviously no palm oil. So, got my coffee, got my porridge, gonna go and chill and enjoy my brekkie. Right, well, I've had a nice Zoom call with the old family, so that was very, very nice. Another wash on, never stops. I forgot to mention, I spoke to Martin yesterday. He's fine, he's trying to be healthier, so he's cutting down on booze and trying to eat healthy food, so that's good. So I've sent him a little Holland and Barrett parcel this morning, well, from tomorrow, I guess. So hopefully he'll enjoy that, just a few sort of little treats and stuff to cheer him up. And yeah, thought I'd share these with you. Mikado, these are my go-to Weight Watchers snack of choice, and these ones are Dime Bar ones. I have to say they don't taste massively like Dime Bar, and they are still 2 points for 4. I was worried the points were going to go up, but they don't. That's what they look like. They've got a little bit of Dime Bar on them, can you see? A little bit, but they're rather yummy with a cup of tea. You know, so I have binged on those considerably over the last couple of months. They're very nice. Anyway, now I've got to get petrol. God, does anybody else hate getting petrol? Oh, I hate it so much. It's such a hassle. Then I'm going to go to Marks and Spencer's to see if I can get some little mini salads to take with me to work, because I'm sick of sandwiches. I'm sick to death of sandwiches every day, the same thing. Boring. So I'm going to see if they've got some little salads. And then I need to pop to Waitrose just to get some bits. And that's it really. And then come home. Need to do a little bit of computer work. I'm going to sneeze. I need to do some computer work. Work's changing over to a different system. Did I tell you this? So I need to do some revision, so that's dull. And then, yeah, chill out for the rest of the day. So I'm going to nip out before I've eaten lunch, so it will give me the motivation to rush back. So let's just get on with it. Let's get to it. Did I show you my Valentine's Day flowers from James? How beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very generous of him. Very, very generous of him. And here is my card. How cute is that? No. I know it probably seems like a bit of an overkill, but I've double masked today. Because there's a lot of people here and I want to feel safe. And I'm going into the food bit, so I've got a feeling it's going to be really busy. So I've double masked. So let's get in and get out. Absolute disaster. I don't actually, I just walked all around Marks and Spencer's. I don't have my purse with me. I'm sure that I put it in there. So either it's been nicked walking around Marks and Spencer's, which I doubt, because my bag was zipped, or it's at home. I hope it's at home. So I'm going to have to go all the way home. And there it is, sitting on the bed. How annoying is that? Oh, God. Oh, so annoying. I've got no words, really. Absolutely no words. I'm relieved that it's here. It wasn't stolen out of my bag. I hadn't dropped it anywhere, but I literally was at the till with these 2 salads, digging through my bag, thinking, where the hell is my purse? So it was total waste of time. Total waste of time. That was just over an hour. Wasted. So I've got to go back out because I still need petrol. And I'm just going to go to Waitrose. I'm not going to bother with those stupid salads. I'm just going to make a salad up of my own. Frustrating. So now I'm home. I'm going to have some lunch before I go out again. Before I go insane. Soup time. I need some brain food because clearly I haven't got any brains. No need to comment about that. Now the boring bit. Sanitising everything. Boring. But crucial, methinks. Let's wash handies. Trying these for a change. They're kids' sort of biscuits. I'm hoping, upside down. I'm hoping that they're going to be low in Weight Watchers points. I'm going to give them a scan in a minute. Shit coffee's on offer. Woohoo! Lady bits for the lady bits. Anyone tried these? Natural Care, plastic free, perfume free and chlorine free. Very, very gentle for the downstairs area. I really like them, and there's no plastic, which is a bonus, isn't it? Every little helps and all that. Stocked up on my Yorkshire biscuit tea. Obsessed with it. Totally obsessed with it. The cutest little butternut squash. Cute. I'm going to have that tonight. So I'm going to wash that. James has discovered haggis, and this Maxween haggis was 19p. So I'm going to freeze those. 2 bits in each. They'll go in the freezer for a little treaty poo for him. And cannot live without this stuff. Apple and elderflower squash. Cannot live without it. That is it. I'm putting the kettle on and I'm having a cup of tea. That's right. Should have got two. Immature. Immature. So I forgot to mention, so yesterday I think we were talking about we were talking about anger and hormones, and did anybody else feel angry during like peri-menopause and symptoms and what have you. So cut a long story short, and this is female talk here, so you know, if there's any blokes watching, you might want to go to your man cave. So my period was late by about 2 weeks last month, and it just wasn't happening, and I could feel my hormones going crazy. I could just feel it. It was like it just needed it, you know, out of my body, and it just wouldn't come. And I have been really stressed with work and everything, so you know, there is that as well. But anyway, eventually it came 2 weeks late, so that was fine. That was a relief. And then obviously yesterday I've been talking to you about feeling angry last week for about 2 days, really having difficulty controlling my emotions and my frustration. And then last night I get my period. So week and a half early. So I'm all over the place. And my periods have been regular as clockwork throughout my life. So this is all very different, and you know, messes with your mind. It really messes with your mind. I don't think I'm not going to say all men, but I don't think most men will ever understand, because I don't understand what's going on in my body. How do we as women know what's going on in our bodies? We don't. It's just, you just know how you feel, but you don't know why you're feeling like that. You don't suddenly think, oh, it's my hormones changing, and therefore just ignore it all, it'll go away. Because at that moment, in that moment when you are so low, or you know, angry, you can't work out what's going on. It's like depression. It's not something that you can explain. It's not something, a lot of the time, it's not something that's had a cause, if you like. Obviously, some people are depressed because of causes, you know, if they're ill, or, you know, they're in a really bad situation, or, you know, you're going to lose your house and all that sort of stuff. That's obviously depression through a cause. But if you have no actual cause, like for me, I had no actual cause, you just know how you feel, and you can't work out why you feel like that. You just do. So it's very difficult to explain to people hormones and depression, because you know, even though if you have them separately or together, or you know, whatever, it's very difficult to explain that, because at the end of the day, you just know how you're feeling. You just know how your body's feeling, and you don't know how to deal with it. How do you know how to deal with it? It's like I'm guessing it's like when you have a baby. You've never had a baby before, so how do you know how to look after it? You don't. You have to learn as you go along, and that's what we're doing, isn't it? We're learning how to handle these emotions and depression and hormonal imbalances. We're learning every day how to handle them, and by the time we've learned how to handle them, they might have moved on, hopefully. But anyway, just thought I'd fill you in on that one. Bit heavy. Men can come back from man cave. Won't talk about that anymore. I'm quite relieved, you know, that the time of the month came, even though it's early, because it explains your feelings and your hormones and what was going on in there a few days ago. It's like a little light bulb moment, so that's good. So there you go. I'm contemplating going out for a quick walk around the block. I don't really want to. Haven't done any of this computer work. Don't really want to do that either. Decisions. I should go for a walk around the block, but it's so cold still. It's just so cold and I'm so cozy. I've just binged watched. Did I mention it? I'm really sorry if I keep repeating myself, but I actually have no memory at all. It's shocking. Did I say anything about me watching the Cecil Hotel on Netflix? I don't know if I did, but basically I've just binge watched the series about the Cecil Hotel in LA, which predominantly is about the disappearance of this girl who comes and stays there. It's all a bit gruesome, and the hotel is just horrible, and it's in the worst place in LA. But it's a really interesting watch if you like that kind of stuff. Just putting it out there. If not, watch The Dig, because that's really nice. Hi everybody. What day is it today? Tuesday. It's a couple of days later. So I was going through this vlog, editing it, and realised that I hadn't actually finished it off. So I thought I'd finish it off very, very quickly. It's a half day today. So I've just been basically chilling out and editing this video. Just want to say thank you very much for watching, and thinking of you all as usual, and hope you're all staying safe, staying well. Sorry the vlogs are few and far between at the moment. I'm pooped when I'm not working. I'm absolutely pooped. I'm trying to do vlogs on a weekend when I can. So bear with me, please bear with me. And hopefully, you know, once I get into more of a routine, I can maybe do some more frequent vlogs, or, you know, or videos of some description. Anyway, we shall see. Thanks for following along on the journey. So I'll speak to you very soon.